dear students. Hope you are all fine, and I hope that you could understood all the previous part of this unit. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the next topic, that is Maxwell's equation. Already I told you that Maxwell found out an equation. That equation is the mother. This equation is the mother of electromagnetic wave. Okay, I told you when Maxwell was trying to find out why can't an electric field produce a magnetic field, he found out something, that is an equation. He found an equation. From that he found out the presence of electromagnetic wave. Okay, first let us discuss what is this Maxwell's equation. Before that, yesterday we discussed about the Ampere, that is Maxwell corrected Ampere's equation, right? Ampere's circuital law. So that is called as, I forgot to told about that. That particular equation is called as, that particular law is called as, that is, it consists of conduction current and displacement current. That was introduced by Maxwell. So that particular law is called as Maxwell-Ampere's law, because it was discovered by Ampere and it was corrected by Maxwell. So it is named as Maxwell-Ampere's law. Okay. So what is the importance of this Maxwell correction? Okay. So we are receiving radiation from suns and stars, right? So these radiation travels through the space, free space. In free space there will be no electric charge and there will be no radiation. Okay, there will be no electric charge, hence there is no electric field. But what Ampere says, that if there is no electric current, there is no magnetic field, right? So what Ampere actually said, Ampere actually told that only electric current produces magnetic field, right? So if it is true, there is no electric current in the space, then how the radiation will occur? Okay, if what Ampere said is true, how the radiation will occur? So we all know that Maxwell corrected the Ampere's circuital law by a term that is called as displacement current, that is mu naught epsilon naught d pi e by dt. Okay. So even though in the space, if the conduction current is not there, okay, even though if the conduction current is not there, according to Maxwell, he says that even though there is no conduction current, there will be definitely a displacement current. So even if the conduction current is 0, there will be a particular value in the space. Okay, there is some magnetic field in the space. Okay, this was found out by Maxwell. Okay, this is a very important, that is what importance of Maxwell correction. So in the Maxwell இத கரெக்ட் பண்ணதுல நமக்கு இந்த ஒரு கான்செப்ட் யோசிக்கும் போதே தெரியுது இல்லையா, கரண்ட் இல்ல அப்படினா எப்படி ரேடியேஷன், how is it possible? So it is possible because there, even though there is no current, there is a displacement current in it. Okay, so in stars, okay, in the stars, due to the excitation of the atoms, so it will due to the excitation of the atom, the electric field, okay, changes. Okay, because of that, okay, due to the excitation of the atom, there is an electric field. Because of the changes in the electric field, a magnetic field will be produced. Similarly, according to Faraday, a time varying magnetic field will produce electric field. புரியுதா? இந்த atom starல நடக்கிற எக்ஸைட்டேஷனால அங்க வந்து ஒரு magnetic field ப்ரொடியூஸ் ஆகுது. Faraday என்ன சொல்லிருக்காரு, magnetic field வேரி ஆச்சுனா அது என்ன ப்ரொடியூஸ் ஆகும், எலக்ட்ரிக் ஃபீல்ட் ப்ரொடியூஸ் ஆகும். So when you see in the space, there are two types of field. One is electric field and the other one is magnetic field. Okay, two fields are now present in the space. So this coupled electric and magnetic field moves in the space with the speed of the light and it is called as electromagnetic wave. By that he understood that electromagnetic wave is there. Wave is there. It is called as electromagnetic wave because it is the combination of electric field and the magnetic field propagates in space. It is with the speed of the light. Okay, this is the very importance of this Maxwell correction. Okay, so அவர் அப்படி வந்து அவர் யோசிச்சு பார்த்தப்போ அவருக்கு தெரியுது, ஓகே இந்த மாதிரி ஸ்டார்ல வந்து ஆட்டம் எக்ஸைட் ஆகும்போது அங்கே என்ன நடக்குதுன்னா அந்த எலக்ட்ரிக் ஃபீல்ட்ல வேரியேஷனால அங்கே மேக்னெட்டிக் ஃபீல்ட் ப்ரொடியூஸ் ஆகுது. ஓகே, Faraday என்ன சொல்லியிருக்காரு, டைம் வேரியிங் மேக்னெட்டிக் ஃபீல்ட் இருந்துச்சுன்னா அங்கே கண்டிப்பாக எலக்ட்ரிக் ஃபீல்ட் ப்ரொடியூஸ் ஆகும். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி மாற்றி 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 இது வந்து ப்ரொடியூஸ் ஆகிட்டே இருக்கு இல்லையா. ஸோ பிகாஸ் இது ரெண்டுமே இப்போ ஒன்றுக்கு ஒன்று கப்பிள்டாக இருக்குது, இதனால அது அதனால இது அப்படின்னு வந்துட்டே இருக்கு இல்லையா. ஸோ சச் அ டைப் இது வந்து ஒரு வேவாக ப்ரொபகேட் ஆகி போயிட்டே இருக்கும். ஸோ இந்த வேவை தான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்கிறோம் அப்படின்னா electromagnetic wave. Okay, clear? So this is the importance of Maxwell correction. Now let us see what is called as the I told you, right, mother of this electromagnetic wave, that is Maxwell equation. So what is that Maxwell equation? Let us see. So right from the electrostatics to electromagnetic induction, we have studied so many phenomena and so many equations, so and so. Okay. Now from electrostatics to electromagnetic induction, Maxwell selected four equations. Okay, Maxwell selected four equations, and he named the four. He named that equation is named as Maxwell equation. It is not because it was found out by Maxwell. It was found out by Gauss. It was found out by Faraday. It was found out by Ampere. So from those equations, he has selected only four equations. He told that, he is saying that these four equations are essential to explain the complete electromagnetism. Okay, and the complete electromagnetism explain பண்றதுக்கு இந்த நாலு equation இருந்தாலே போதும். Okay, இதுல எல்லாமே இருக்கு அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி he selected four equation. He worked on it and selected, just not like that. Okay, he worked on it. He worked on Gauss' experiments. He worked on Ampere's. He worked on Faraday's, and he selected four equations proposed by them. Okay, and he told that these four equations satisfy the entire concept of electromagnetism. Okay, that four fundamental equations are called as Maxwell's equation. Okay, it is not found out by Maxwell. So, but he told that this four is enough, found out by those people. Okay, he gave life to this because electromagnetism, he found out electromagnetic wave. That electromagnetism is based on these fundamental four equations. That equation is called as Maxwell's equation. Let us see the equations one by one. The first law is the Gauss law in electrostatistics. We have studied Gauss law. You might have studied like this. Okay, pi E is equal to Q by epsilon naught. That is, electric flux is equal to charge enclosed 1 by epsilon naught, the charge enclosed. What is electric flux? Integral E dot dA. E means electric field. Integral dA means the entire area. Okay. Q means the charge enclosed in that particular area. Suppose we are selecting a particular area. In the area எடுத்துக்கிறோம் அப்படினா இதுல இருக்கிற electric field. Okay, இந்த particular areaல இருக்கிற electric field. Okay, that is equal to, அது எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படினா 1 by epsilon times the charge enclosed. Okay, so from this relation we can see that we know that if there is a charge, there should be an electric field. ஒரு charge இருக்குனா கண்டிப்பா அங்க என்ன இருக்கும், electric field இருக்கும். Okay, if there is a charge, this equation relates the charge and the electric field. Okay, this equation relates the charge and the electric field. So if there is a charge in certain area, certain position, there will be definitely electric field, that we all know. Similarly, if we say there is an electric field, there is nothing to ask whether there is a charge particle. ஒரு இடத்துல electric field இருக்குன்னா அங்க charge இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கிற question நமக்கு வர வேண்டாம். Because if there is a charge, there will be electric field. If there is an electric field, there will be a charge. Okay. Also, we know that the charge particle will terminate from positive and ends at negative. And we know that there is isolated point charges. Positive, negative அப்படினா isolated-ஆ இருக்கு. அது பாசிட்டிவ்ல இருந்து terminate ஆகி நெகட்டிவ் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகி நெகட்டிவ்ல terminate ஆகும் அப்படிங்கிறது நமக்கு தெரியும். The main thing is it have isolated positive and negative charge. The main important thing is this relates the charge and the electric. Charge இருந்துச்சுன்னா electric field இருக்கும், electric field இருந்துச்சுன்னா charge இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு important concept வந்து electromagnetismக்கு தேவை. So அது இந்த equationல இருக்கு அப்படிங்க he found out. Okay, the next equation selected by Maxwell is Gauss law in magnetism. Okay, it says that the surface integral of the magnetic field over the closed surface is equal to 0. Okay, இப்போ ஒரு closed surface எடுத்து அதுக்கு வந்து surface integral அதுக்கு வந்து magnetic field, அதோட magnetic field எடுத்தோம் அப்படினா that will be 0. Okay, so this is the second law which is useful in the electromagnetism. Okay, so this is contrast to the first equation. When you see the first equation, we know that the electric field lines, it will start from the positive and ends at the negative. From this we can say it forms a closed path. Okay, கண்டிப்பா அது closed path ஆ தான் இருக்கும். We know that magnetic lines of force வந்து ஒரு closed path ஆ இருக்கும், இப்படி தான் இருக்கும் இல்லையா. ஒரு இடத்துல ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி ஒரு இடத்துல எண்ட் ஆகாது. It is a closed path. Okay, So it is contrast to the first one. இது வந்து closed path இருக்கும், அங்க அப்படி கிடையாது, பாசிட்டிவ்ல ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகி நெகட்டிவ்ல முடிகிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஓகே, ஸோ இதுக்கு வந்து ஸ்டார்டிங் எண்டிங் எல்லாமே வந்து ஒரே பாயிண்டாக தான் இருக்கும். ஓகே, ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் த செகண்ட் லா which is very essential for the electromagnetism. Then the third very important equation used in electromagnetism is Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. You might have studied in 4th unit. What does Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction says? Whenever there is a change in flux. Okay, whenever there is a change in pi b means magnetic flux. So whenever there is a change in magnetic flux, there will be an electric field. Okay, so that is Faraday's law of electromagnetism. So this equation relates the change in magnetic flux with the electric field. Okay, change in magnetic flux, pi b means magnetic flux in with electric field. Change in magnetic flux with electric field. So whenever there is a change in magnetic field, that will be an electric field. So this was understood by this equation. So he has selected this equation also for the concept of electromagnetism. Okay. Okay, the last and final equation of Maxwell's equation is Ampere-Maxwell law. This was the equation which was corrected by Maxwell. Okay, so we know that integral B dot dl is equal to mu naught IC plus mu naught ID. IC conduction current, ID displacement current. So substitute the value of the displacement current here. Okay, so from this equation, what is d by dt of pi e? Pi e means what? Pi e means flux, electric flux. D by dt of pi means change in flux. So what is flux? Flux is nothing but EDA. Okay, the number of electric field lines. Okay, so integral particular area la evlo field lines cross agudhu. We know that pi e is equal to what? Integral EDA. Okay, that we have substituted here. So from this equation we can know that, we can say that, so wherever there is a change in electric field, wherever there is a change in electric field, there will be a magnetic field. Okay, எங்கெல்லாம் எலக்ட்ரிக் ஃபீல்ட் சேஞ்ச் ஆகுதோ அங்க கண்டிப்பா மேக்னெட்டிக் ஃபீல்ட் இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கறத இந்த ஈக்குவேஷன்ல நம்ம பார்க்கணும். So that he selected this equation also. So whenever there is an electric field, a change in electric field, there is a magnetic field. Okay, so Maxwell did so many experiments and he found out so many things. Here also we can say this mu naught epsilon naught. Okay, so he found out a relation that is experimentally he found out that this mu naught epsilon naught is related to the velocity of the light. We know that velocity of light is designated by c. C is equal to 1 by root of mu naught epsilon naught. Mu naught means permeability and epsilon naught is permeability and mu naught means permittivity. Okay, this we have studied. So this equation relates the அதாவது இந்த mu naught epsilon naught அப்படிங்கிறது லைட் அந்த cங்கிற வேல்யூக்கு ரிலேட் ஆகுது. ஓகே, 3 into 10 to the power 8 வருது. So from this he identified that yes, light is also an electromagnetic wave அப்படிங்கறத he found out, Maxwell found out. How? இந்த வேல்யூ வந்து it is related to the speed. இந்த ஸ்பீட் வந்து லைட் ஸ்பீடுக்கு ஈக்குவலா இருக்கிறத வச்சு அவர் என்ன ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணாரு அப்படின்னா, ஓகே இது வந்து லைட்டும் வந்து ஒரு எலக்ட்ரோமேக்னெட்டிக் வேவ் தான் அப்படிங்கறத we have identified. So these are all the 4 equations found out by Maxwell. So we have found out mother of the electromagnetic wave என்னன்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டோம். In the next video we can see how he found out electromagnetic waves using these 4 equations. Thank you for watching.